Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First, I have to give all glory, all praise, and honor unto Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakadash, and double honors the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And as always, peace and salutations to the whole elect. And this is Sakim is pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. My name is Uriah Quad, coming at y'all with another lesson. And pretty much I was checking out one of the brother's videos. And I forget the brother name, but if you have not already, please subscribe to this brother's channel, GMS Get This Work, and be constantly edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. This brother puts a lot of good information videos out, and just be constantly edified. But with that said, I was checking this video out, and pretty much, man, these devils, they know what's coming, man. The Lord is coming back to destroy this place, man. So, without further ado, I'm gonna show this video real quick, and then I'm gonna bring out a couple precepts, and Lord willing, whoever watching, you be edified. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Now, I know what you've seen is what those Navy pilots saw in 2004, and there have been some 300 sightings since then. And I talked to those pilots, and they know they saw something, and their radar's locked onto it. And then all of a sudden it was here on the surface, and then it's there. And they don't know what it is, and we don't know what it is. We hope it's not an adversary here on Earth that has that kind of technology.
And you see how the devil, he's such a liar. These people know what they are, man. These elites, these top military ranking officials, these people in high positions in government, they know what they are, man. And we know what they are. Those are the vehicles of the Heavenly Father, and they coming back to destroy this place and put this devil into captivity, man.
But it's something. And so this is a mission that we're constantly looking. Who is out there? Who are we? How did we get here? How did we become as we are? How did we develop? How did we civilize? And are those same conditions out there in a universe that has billions of other suns in billions of other galaxies? It's so large, I can't conceive it.
It was suggested to me by many different people. They did want your comment on what you think the fighter pilot saw. I think most people saw that 60 Minutes piece, and there were a lot of newspaper pieces about whether or not it was Russia or China, or perhaps more likely some extraterrestrial intelligent beings. What is your theory? You've heard a lot of options. Which one do you think is the most credible, if you can choose?
My personal opinion is that the universe is so big, and now there are even theories that there might be other universes. And if that's the case, who am I to say that planet Earth is the only location of a life form that is civilized and organized like ours?
So as you see, man, these devils, man, they shook, man. So we're going to get some scriptures real quick to back up. I'm not going to try to make this video too long, but, the Lord's coming back to destroy this fucking place, man. Babylon the Great, right along with various parts of the earth. He's coming back not only to destroy the wicked of this place, but mainly to deliver the elect, man. This is Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebukes with flames of fire. So the Lord says he's coming back with those chariots, man, those so-called UFOs, those vehicles, man. And when that devil's clearly lying in that video, they know what they are, man. Why you think under the Trump administration, America built the Space Force? What, to fight Russian space? Hell no, man. They built that shit because they trying to stop the second coming of who the world enemy calls Jesus Christ. But we know his Hebrew name, and his name in the Hebrew tongue is Yahweh Shah, man. And he's coming back with the archangel Michael, right along with thousands of millions of angels to come back to destroy this place, man. For by fire and by his sword would the Lord plead with all flesh. And that Lord plead means to judge. The Lord is coming back to judge all flesh, man. He's not coming back to play games, contrary to what Christians teach. No, the Lord is coming back to kill a lot of people, man. And the slain of the Lord shall be many. And his main people on his hit list is these damn Edomites, man. Starting with the 1948ers, man. Let's go to Isaiah 63:1. This is one of my favorite chapters, man. Because this Isaiah is having a vision of Yahweh Shai coming from America after the destruction of America, Babylon the Great. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? And Basra at the time was the capital of Edom. And what's the capital of this devil's empire? Is Babylon the Great, America, man. You know what I'm saying? That Roman Empire, that because America and NATO and the EU are nothing but Rome, the Roman Empire all over again, man. And that whore that sits upon that beast, you know, the seven-headed beast is America, man. He said, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. Those chariots, man. The Lord's coming back in his glory. Before I get that, because what did the Lord say? I believe it's in Isaiah 47. Yeah, 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. And the whole world is seeing this place for what it really is, man. It's a wicked ass empire, man, that promotes all kind of abominable acts, man. But this is the point I wanted to get. I would take vengeance, and I would not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name. The Lord of armies is his name, and the Lord and the Holy One of Israel, man. The Lord is coming back to destroy this place. And he's not coming back as a man. He's coming back as a spiritual force to judge this place for all the atrocities that they've done to the children of Israel, man. And for all the wickedness that this devil has done throughout the four corners of the earth. Because not only he destroyed the nation of Israel, he destroyed the whole entire earth, man. You got GMO food every goddamn well, lead in the water, fluoride in the water. The air is polluted. This nigga's spraying aluminum, and I forget the other chemical that he's spraying. And if I believe it's on the element charts, it's Baal. This nigga's spraying Baal. You can look that up on your own on the element chart. Baal, Baal. On the people, man. This nigga trying to block out the sun. He want to destroy the moon. He's detonating fucking bombs in the ocean so he can try to blow up Leviathan. This nigga now, he has to go, man. And he's the real nigga, man. He's the real gangster. Because he always portrays Jake as his... And I'm not saying our people ain't wicked. Hell yeah, our people are wicked. But who seduced Jake to be in that mindset? This damn devil, man. Going back all the way to the Garden of Eden, man, when he was Cain and his descendants, man. Because they've been killing the righteous seed, man. And that's what this old MOTB shit is about, man. This nigga's trying to X out the Messiah, the Most High, and his children, man. He's trying to offset prophecy, and it's not going to happen. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? So he's asked the question, why are you red in your apparel, man? But he's going to explain. He's going to give him the answer. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I would tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall sprinkle upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiments. Which means the Lord is coming back to kill a lot of fucking people, man. Yeah, remember, man. The Lord put the spirit upon this devil to create that nuclear missile, man, for his own destruction, man. Then this devil, he's such a dumbass. He taught the nations how to make those, certain nations to make those particular bombs and gave them, what I'm saying? So this all finna backfire upon him, man. Because what did the Lord said in Isaiah 54? Let's get that real quick. I'm going to jump back. 54 and 16. Behold, I created the smith that bloweth the coal in fire. And the smith is a person who makes weapons. In the ancient days, it was swords and different armors. But now the modern day smith is these top scientists, these nuclear scientists, these techno geeks. These the people that make the weapons and shit for the missiles, the bombs, the different aircraft carriers, that bring forth an instrument for his work. I created the waster to destroy, man. So the Lord created the waster to destroy. Esau has created a bomb for his own destruction, man. No weapon, but this is what the Lord said to the elect. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness of me, saith the Lord. So, Lord willing, we have that number. We have nothing to worry about. As the Lord come back to destroy this place, the elect is going to be redeemed. So let's get back to Isaiah 63 and 3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I would tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall spring upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiments. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. For I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto you, and my fury it upheld me. I would tread down the people in my anger and make them drunk in my fury, and will bring their strength to the earth, man. So the Lord is coming back to kill a lot of people, man. He's not coming back to play no goddamn games, man. The Lord is right there waiting for the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, to give him the decree to come back to destroy this place, man. He's going to leap down and wreak havoc on earth, man. And man, Lord willing, man, we be of the righteous, man, being delivered, man. Because I'm sick and tired of this fucking place, man. Sick and tired of seeing these devils on television talking stupid shit. We tired of this place. This place is wicked, man. And that's why you see that right now the whole nations are gearing up for World War III. And that's the prophecy, man. And the Lord's putting the spirit upon the minds of these kings to do these things, man. It said, Joel 3 and 1, for behold, in those days, in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, which means he's going to deliver us, man, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. And I will plead with them, talking about he's going to judge them, plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. So the Lord is coming back he's gathering all these nations, man, for the day of Armageddon to destroy their ass, man. And man, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Let's go to Acts. Is it 5? Let's lock here. Acts 1. This is Yahweh Shai. He went up in a chariot, man. And it's going to explain, he's coming back in the same way. Let's go to Acts 1 and 9. And we had spoken these things, they behold him, and he was taken up. And a cloud received him, talking about a chariot, or what they call a UFO, received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly towards the heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, And these two men was angels, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye up gazing? Why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven, man. So the Lord is coming as returning the same way how he left this earth. He's coming back with chariots, man, to destroy this place. Thousands upon thousands of chariots, man. Scriptures say that every eye and even those that pierce him shall see him, man, in his glory, man. And it's going to be a beautiful day, man, for the righteous, man, because we know we're going to be praying, hoping we get delivered, man. Hoping we get beamed up on those chariots, man. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures speak about those things. Let's go to Revelations 13. I mean, was it 13? No, 11. 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High enter into them. And this is prophecy that came to pass because we woke up to this truth. The truth, you know, starting with Abba Bivens. You know what I'm saying? You know, people start waking up to the truth around in the late 60s, early 70s, man. Because before that, we didn't know who the hell we are. We was destroyed, man. But thanks to the grace of the Lord, man, we woke up to the truth around that time, man. Starting with Abba Bivens, which eventually taught the truth to our apostles. Our apostles, elders, and then, you know, on down, man. You know, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them, and great fear is falling upon these elites, man, because they seeing us waking up to the fact. They seeing prophecy being fulfilled, man. Ezekiel 37 is coming to pass, man. This prophecy right here as we speaking, man, is coming to pass, man. We waking up. And we prophesying as we waking up to who we are. The whole world's waking up to who he is, man. He's the goddamn devil, man. Verse 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying, Come up hither. And this us being delivered on those chairs. And they ascended up to heavens in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them, man. So our enemies, Lord willing, going to beheld us going up in those chariots, man. Getting beamed up, man. Being in the lot of just like Enoch. Because Enoch was translated, and we hoping to be in that lot, man. In the same hour, there was a great earthquake, and a tenth part of the city fell. And the earthquake was slain of 7,000 men, and the remnant was affrighted and gave glory to the power of heavens, man. Which means represents that destruction, man. Thermonuclear destruction, man. Right along with the fire that's going to be coming down from those chariots, man. So I'm going to pull out one more precept and then I'm going to close out. Let's go to Isaiah 34, man. And 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain shall be cast out. Their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. And the mountains shall melt with their blood. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. And the heavens shall roll together as a scroll. Talking about that nuclear destruction. Which we also read about in 2 Peter 3:10, man. And all their hosts shall fall down. And that host talking about all those satellites, their space stations up there. All that shit's going to fall, man. Right along with their aircraft carriers. The Lord's going to destroy all that shit, man. As a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Spark talk about you Edomites, man. And upon all the people of my curse to judgment, man. They're the people of the curse, man. They're the curse of the earth. The earth is cursed under this devil's rulership, man. Which dates back that's that curse that the Lord put upon Cain, man. He said, and the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with the fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and the goats, and with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And just like our head apostle Tahai, he like to put it best, man. America's is an altar. And what you do on that altar, you prophesy. And that's what we're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? We're prophesying on this big ass altar. And after you prophesy, what you do, you sacrifice an animal. You know what I'm saying? You make a burnt sacrifice unto the Lord. And instead of the animal, it's going to be the people, man. They're going to be the sacrifice, man. And the unicorns will come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood and fatness, and the dust shall be made fat with fatness. For it's the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of his recompense for the controversy of Zion. So it's also not only the day of the Lord vengeance, but the day of the Lord deliverance as well. Deliverance of what? The elect. You know what I'm saying? The 144,000 and the 1/3. And their streams there shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstones, and the land thereof shall become a burning pitch. Because America's after this nuclear destruction, America's going to be the biggest desert on the earth, man. Nothing going to dwell here but desert creatures, man. It's going to be a monument for what happened when you rebelled against the Most High. What happened when people become proud, man? What happened when, you know what I'm saying, when you turn your back to the Lord, man? You know what I'm saying? America's gonna be a desert, showing you the result of what a wicked empire will lead you to, man. Destruction, man. It shall not be quenched. It shall not be quenched night nor day, and the smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste, and none shall pass through it forever and ever. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it, the owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon the lions of confusion and the stones of emptiness. And they shall call the nobles thereof the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, and nettles and brambles in her fortress thereof, and it shall be in the habitations of dragons in the courts of owls, man. This place is going to be destroyed, man. So I'm going to leave it at that, man. Lord willing, this video was edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. I want to say, call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh by Hashem Kakadash. The ones, the apostles, the elders, the great millstone who rule well. And as always, peace and salutations to the Ophielect and the Sisakim is pushing truth throughout the four corners of the earth. A ball.